Hello everybody, I'm Storm here, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron for the United States. In the last episode, we continued to work on getting our research done. We started getting some actual new units, some infantry trained up, because we are starting to deal with our backlog of equipment, so that is good. We're out of manpower, apparently. I don't know how that happened, but it did. Why are these set to infinite? No, they should have been 1. 1, 1, 1. Not infinite. So no, you are done. You are done. That's done, that's done, that's done, that's done, that's done, that's done. And that is done. There we go. Now we have some manpower in the pool. Okay, that's what happened there. Alright. So, also, Mexico nationalized their oil industry, which we are now embargoing Mexico. So I moved my army there, but we also left the naval treaties. So we've abandoned the naval treaties, and the UK is not happy about that. In fact, they have a war goal against us to puppet us. And as you can see, the United Kingdom has moved forces to the Canadian border. So, we'll see how that goes. We apparently need some additional steel. You know what? We'll buy some steel from the UK. There you go. Alright, let's go ahead and get that going. Now, the other thing we did is we started working on some of our ship designs. I was trying to do some new destroyer designs to see if I can turn my Clemsons into mine layers, but that wasn't quite working. We also designed a new class of ship, the Alaska-class battle cruisers, and have begun building those. Intended it to eventually become either, a fast battle cruiser, or perhaps we'll be able to upgrade them to a fast battleship. But we need better engines for our heavy ships. So that is what I'm thinking. Something to keep up with our fast aircraft carriers, because we're going to be basically making carrier groups early on. So we'll see what the UK does. They may end up in a war with the Germans sooner rather than later, well, hopefully. That may keep them busy. Alright, so we got ourselves our new research slot. Rubber Reserve Company. Rubber processing. I can do desegregate the armed forces. Let's go for it. Alright, let's take a look at our ships. Let's see. Smoke generators. Active sonar. Okay. Depth charge thrower. We're working on the new 1936 heavy ship hulls. Let's see, is there anything in here that would give us better engines? Fire drills. I don't see anything. Small caliber semi-armor piercing shell. Armor piercing capped medium. Improved medium battery, improved heavy battery. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. Improved torpedo launcher. Magnetic detonators. We may go for something like that. You know, this improved hull may give us a better engine. Yeah, it does. It gives us another, a better engine. Okay. You know what? Let's go for smoke generators for our destroyers. We may look to improve those torpedoes. American torpedoes, at least as far as I remember anyway, early in the war were notoriously terrible. Especially ones launched from submarines. Alright, so let's see how are things looking here. What are we working on? We're working on the Stuart. We're getting the floating airfield. We're looking at the Dragon. Heavy ship hull will be done in 26 days. We're going to need to get ourselves, let's see, we are at 17% Communist Party support. Alright, 4 senators are going into opposition. I'm not sure how much that's going to matter moving forward. Though, it does say that when we flip communist, even though the Communist Party takes over, public elections are still held. So... next election's in November of 1940. We need to get rid of this. We need to get rid of that. We need to change this to export focus. We need to get out of here. We got a bunch of stuff to do. I'm not going to do nation building in the Philippines. Representative criticizes president. Alright, 20 representatives go into opposition. You still have a lot of support, though. Are we still exercising? We are still exercising. Okay. I mean, I could conduct, go exercising with the other Navy as well. No, that's Midway. There we are. Heavy ship hulls. Alright. You guys are all pretty experienced. I mean, we can upgrade these guys to Farragut class, which is odd. Alright, so we got the heavy ship hull. Super heavy battleship hull. Do you want to go super heavy battleships? I think we need to start working on some air doctrine. Let's go ahead and do some air doctrine. You guys actually don't need to drill. Or exercise, as they call it. And we're primarily just exercising to get experience. So what can we do here? Let's just experiment. We have 16-inch batteries. All right. We got our smoke generators. All right, hold on. Let me take a look. We should probably get some more stuff here. What are we currently working on? You know what? Let's continue working on our land doctrines, mobile defense. All right. Can I go like full on like ham on heavy batteries? Guns! More guns. Okay. Fire control. We don't have any radar yet. We have new engines. And we do secondary batteries and battleship armor. Though that makes you still slow. Battle cruiser armor makes you still slow, even with the new engines. But yeah. That would have a lot of firepower. But again, they're still too slow. I don't know if there is even an option. Oh well. Well, we'll cancel that for now. Let's see. All right, we got ourselves the dragons. And we are currently working on our doctrine, right? Yes. So let's work on construction 2. Let's get that going. And full desegregation. Gets event Silver Legion protests. This will move us closer to a civil war. I would rather not. Civil war. Let's see, what do we got? Let's see, effect. Reduce the effect of the Great Depression. That sounds like a good idea. Though we could move this way. Because we have the support. Change mobilization law to limited conscription, which grants additional population. Do we reduce the effect of the Great Depression? Or get more manpower? Yeah, let's reduce the effect of the Great Depression. Agricultural Adjustment Act. Start it. We need to start training. Are we making tanks? I don't think we're making tanks. Let's... As much as I'd rather not make M2 lights, let's make some M2 lights. How are we doing for artillery? We've got artillery. Japan declared war on China. There we go. Alright, well, we've got some more military factories coming out, so that should be fine. We really need to reduce or get off of this. So we need more political power. We just do. boy. The UK declares war on me. It's going to be trouble. We haven't even gotten to the Anschluss yet. Anti-Comintern Pact. Though it took them a long time to remilitarize the Rhineland. That's usually like the first thing you do. Alright. So I'm going to need... Let's see. The Panay incident. American and British gunboats were attacked by Japanese aircraft in separate actions today while evacuating Western civilians from the front-line war in between Japan and China. Despite being clearly marked as an American vessel, the USS Panay was hit by 2 bombs and sunk, with 3 American and 1 Italian citizen killed and others wounded. In a separate attack on HMS Ladybird, 1 British sailor was killed. Both the American and British governments have issued strong protests. The incident highlights the increasing tension between the 3 foremost naval powers. Alright, so we're going to do 3 sets, or 8 sets of 3. To kind of keep the drain on the manpower down. Missing equipment production. Motorized. Oh, we're also going to need some motorized. Fine. We can do some motorized. Get that in there. This is the same thing. Japan has been quick to claim that it was an accident and offer an apology, but some think that the attack was deliberate and a number of advisors are calling for war. However, public support for war remains low, and any declaration is likely to be deeply divisive. Demand compensation. Withdraw our forces from China. Gain base war support, gain base stability. Our demand will be put to the Japanese government and we should await their response. We get base war support. Yeah, we'll demand compensation for this incident. Alright. Japan agrees to provide compensation. Received a response from the Japanese ambassador agreeing to our demand of compensation for the sinking of the USS Panay. While public attitudes in the United States towards Japan will be influenced by these events for some time to come, war has been averted. Hey, we got a bunch of political power. There we go. Oh. Excuse me there. Okay. Cannot replace undisturbed isolation. Can I get to export focus? Yes. Can I change this? No. Can I do something else? Like... bring in... a war industrialist. You know what? Let's bring in a war industrialist. There we go. Alright, so we're almost done our National Guards divisions. To bring this up to a full-strength army. And there it is. And I'm guessing we're probably short equipment. Yeah, support equipment, it would seem. Senator votes for government proposal. We gain some senator support. Good. We are short some steel. Can't do anything with expanding the steel. No, we need construction 3. Right, okay. You're working on construction 2 right now. Alright, we got Stewarts. Okay. Let's go ahead and swap that in. And let's get... I don't necessarily want to do 39. Let's work on some of this stuff. Improve machine tools. Go for it. Free dockyards. Okay. Let's dump them in there for now. Alright, so we've got 2 of our new carriers. 25 representatives will support the government. Okay. Alright, what am I going to need? Where were we sending these ships? We're sending them to Battle Group 3. Do I need to send them to Battle Group 3? No, I don't think so. No, we'll send in the Battle Group 3. Battle Group 3 is going to need some... destroyers, I think. Looks like we have some ships that have gotten damaged. Let's go ahead and tell them to stop. Sorry, I'm just having trouble with my throat today. Alright, so we've got enough experience. If they can come in, get some repairs. Now, how do I go about getting these ships repaired? Is there anything I need to do to make that happen? I guess we already have the 6 dockyards assigned. Okay then. Alright, national focus. Alright, so we got the Agricultural Adjustment Act. let's go ahead and do the Selective Training Act. Let's do that. Pay farm subsidies. Consumer goods factories 3% for 90 days. Then an additional 3%. Amend the budget. Reduces consumer goods factories by 5% for 90 days. Special measures. That just gets a bunch of support. Okay. Research grants. Research speed plus 5%. You know what? I think we're going to reduce the consumer goods for 90 days so that we can get some more stuff built. Massed strikes. Go ahead and research that. What is that fleet doing up there? Get down there. Well, that's why we're not doing any repairs, because you weren't actually at port. Okay. So if I bump this up to like 10 and cut that back. Oh, hold on. Why were you set to infinite? No, we don't need another one of you. Stop. Alright, so you should have all 3 ships. Yes. Yorktown, Enterprise, and Wasp. You have Lexington, Saratoga, and Ranger. Mexico joins the Axis. What? Earlier today, the German Reich and Mexico issued a joint statement that the latter has now been formally granted member status of the Axis. Whether this partnership will be used for offensive or defensive purposes remains to be seen, but undoubtedly extensive joint military planning is already underway. Okay, then. That makes things interesting. Okay. Alright, let's actually get those motorized and tanks manufacturing. Albeit slowly. Let's see if I can bump those up a little bit. I think we're probably good as far as infantry equipment. We're actually have a surplus. We're going to need to build a pretty sizable stockpile, though. Alright, so this will actually change our conscription laws. More free dockyards. Ah, so it actually pulls them off of ship construction to do the repairs. I see how that works. Alright, we're going to need some destroyers. We're going to need some destroyers. So let's go ahead and get some Farragut class going. Let's see, let's do 5. And you're going to be going to... You're going to be going to Battle Group 3. And I want another run of Farragut class. And we'll back that off. Okay. So as we finish getting these ships repaired, then those dockyards will move over. Okay. Okay. Makes sense. What's going on? Escalator clause invoked. Senator speaks out. Okay. Well, we're not even part of the treaties anymore, so I don't care about the escalator clause. Probably do want to design a new class of battleship, but I'll have to decide what I would want to do about that moving forward. Or maybe potentially upgrade some of our existing ships. Like, I wonder if I could swap out some of the 14-inch guns on some of our ships with 16-inch guns. Anschluss of Austria. There we go. France and Britain are allied. Probably should have read through those. Selected Training Act is done. Alright. What I would want is something that gives me army experience. Louisiana maneuvers. Army experience plus 20. There we go. Alright, but I think we're at the end of the episode. So, we go ahead, we're going to end it here. Some interesting developments with Mexico joining the Axis. Japan saw some early success, but appears that they have bogged down. They have a naval invasion in Shanghai, but it doesn't seem to have gone anywhere just yet. I can't send volunteers as yet. We'll see how that goes. Alright. But for now, we'll go ahead and end here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you next time.